Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, do you have a Carpuride 702BS or a Carpuride 502BS? If you do, great news. Carpuride have been working in the background to bring us now over-the-air updates. So, watch the video and I'll run you through the process and the procedure to install the software onto this device so that you can then, in the future, receive over-the-air updates. This is a game changer again for the 702B, a fabulous piece of kit, absolutely brilliant value for money, a great piece of kit. Now, this is another step forward, another goalpost for Carpuride. They're getting better and better. I'll put a link in the description to the email address for the support team at Carpuride. There's a few steps you need to take. It involves sending a screenshot of your device. They will then send you the correct software to update it. You'll then connect it to your local network at home, and whenever you want to check for an update, you can click in the menu, it'll log on to your local network, check for updates, and automatically download them. What a brilliant idea, and something that we have been waiting for some time on the Carpuride devices. So, grab a brew, sit back and watch the video, and I'll give you all the information you need to make your 702BS or your 502BS compatible with OTA updates. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe. It all helps the channel. And if you're thinking about buying anything from Carpuride directly, you can look in the description and there's a 30% discount code, an exclusive NJW MOTO 30% discount code. That'll get you 30% off your device or your equipment you buy from Carpuride, and it'll help the channel. Please don't forget, if you're in the market to buy a CarPlay device and you want to save 30% on it, please use the link in the description. So before we start, thank you very much for all the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. It really means a lot. And well, what can I say? Blown away as usual with the progress of the channel. Keep the questions coming. Please comment down below. If there's anything that you'd like to see more from NJW MOTO, please let me know in the description down below. Right, without further ado, let's crack on with this update video to show you how to put the over-the-air updates on your Carpuride BS series CarPlay devices. Okay, so what you're going to need first of all is a micro SD card. I've got an old 32 gig card inside this SD card adapter. I will then put that into my computer. What I'm first going to do is I'm going to format this card, even though it's got something on it at the moment. I'm going to format it to ensure it's nice and clean. I'm going to format the card at FAT32, and that's it. We're going to just let that format, and as you can see there, the format is complete. So when you've sent your system information to Carpuride via the email link that I'll put in the description, they will then forward you a link to a software file that you can download. Save that in a folder on your desktop. That is a folder on my desktop called Carpuride. You then pick that up and simply drop that onto the root of the micro SD card and allow it to copy over. And then when we go to the SD card, you can see that that is then on that SD card, ready to install onto your device. But don't forget, you do need to email Carpuride a picture of your system info so that they can send you the correct link for your device. Right, let's go through finding the system info, and then I'll show you how to install the over-the-air update on your Carpuride system. So, first things first. First of all, remove the little door on the side of the Carpuride unit with the 2 screws, and this gives you access then to the SD card slot. Take that off so that you can insert your SD card into that slot. So I'm going to carry out this procedure on the bench. I've got a power supply here, and I've also got a Carpuride mount adapter so I can power it up off the bike. I'm going to clip that in, and I'm going to add power to the unit. So we let the unit boot up, and then we'll come to the home screen. So what we'll do then is we'll go out of the home screen into the main menu, and the information that Carpuride need is in settings and system version. Now what you need to do is take a photograph of this screen and email that to the Carpuride support team. They will then email you a link to the correct software for your device. So don't forget, main menu, settings, system version. Okay? Right. So I've already got the over-the-air update on this machine, but I'm going to run through it again with you and show you how to install it. And it is really simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come out of that now. I'm going to go back to the home screen, or back to the dashboard screen, should I say. I'm then going to take my micro SD card from my computer, and hopefully I'm going to get this in the right way, because I never seem to remember which way these cards go in. So let me just take that out, because they are a bit fiddly to get to, and put it in the other way around, and let's try that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to push this into the device, and immediately you will see the update ispboot.bin. You don't have to do anything, it is now doing the update. So as you can see, it is updating the unit. There's a timeline at the bottom showing you it coming across. So all we do is we wait for the update to happen. Which is now done. It says the burn was a success. What it's doing is it's reprogramming the firmware of the actual Carpuride unit. You can then power the unit down. So we turn the power off on the power supply, or remove it from your motorcycle. We can then remove the SD card from its slot. And of course, don't forget to put your cover back on, but I don't really need to tell you to do that, guys, do I? So then, when you power on your Carpuride again, it will come up and will go to the menu again, to the main screen. Then go into settings, and as you can see, you've got MPEG over-the-air update, which I believe is software, and you've got MCU over-the-air update, which I believe is firmware. I'm not quite sure what, but that's what I can make of it anyway, because they are separate. Now, when you go into this menu here, it will ask you for network access. So as soon as you go into this menu, you will then see all the available Wi-Fi in your system come up, and there is my Wi-Fi, BT Hub. That's my Wi-Fi. So what you'll do then is you'll click on that, and it will ask you for a password for your Wi-Fi. So I'll put that password in, and then when you've put your password in, you can click the tick button, which will then connect to your local network. And there we go. You can see my Wi-Fi, and you can see the blue icon of the Wi-Fi bars at the side of it. You can then click check for updates. Add support for over-the-air updates, download in progress. And then you can tell it to upgrade. And again, it's updating to the latest software. Burn success, welcome. Again, we're going to turn off the Carpuride device. Once take the power away from it. We can then switch it back on. And allow it to boot up. We can then go back into the main menu, go back into settings, and we can check MCU over the air update. Allow network access, and we're already connected to the network, so we can then check for updates. We can then tell it to download the updates, which it's then done, and we can tell it to upgrade. It'll reboot, and it comes back on. So now your software and your firmware are both up to date. We go back to the main menu. We can go to MPEG OTA again, turn on network access and check for updates. Make sure the network is in connection, so we've got that connection, and we'll check for updates. Sorry, I was a bit quick there, it probably didn't have time to check. So it says there the current version is the latest version. So there you go guys, how good is that? So now we've got over-the-air updates for the 702BS and the 502BS. So don't forget to check out the email link in the description for Carpuride support, so you can email them your version of your unit or your device, so they can ensure you get the correct software update to allow the over-the-air updates. So I hope this video has been super helpful for you guys. As usual, that's what I want to do, is bring solutions to problems and share the information. Share the information with the people that visit my channel. So thanks again for watching, guys. I think this is a major step forward for Carpuride. Thanks again, Carpuride, for all you do for NJW Moto. We're super happy to be affiliated with you. And yeah, just keep up the good work. So without further ado, guys, we'll leave it there. Ride safe and bye for now.